Wow, I don't even know where to start. So, this is the first time that I'm talking about my journey in business and making money online as a whole. Let's start from the beginning. So, one of the main reasons that has pushed me into the making money online space, honestly, is just like not having anything going on for myself. And I think I was just tired of like not having money, like being miserable, and just not having anything going on for myself in general. And I have tried a lot of businesses before this. I have tried going into clothing lines. I have sold a small pieces of like skirts and from my own collection that I've made that I was making around when I was like in my second year in college. I was doing that. I was doing small things here and there just to kind of get money and stuff. But a time came where I was literally just so over everything. I was so over being broke. I was so over being irrelevant. I just wanted to have something going on. I wanted to have money. I have always wanted to have nice things, by the way. So I've always been the one to want the best cars, the best relationships, the best clothes. So I would go online, I would see all these girls having like the nicest clothes and like the nicest traveling to the like most nicest places, and I knew that I always wanted that. And I always knew, I think I always knew that I just felt that I would be rich. Like I believed that I was going to make money. I just didn't know how. So I think I was unconsciously just operating from that mindset of knowing that I am going to make money as long as I believe that as long as I was alive and healthy, I would make money. I just didn't know how. And I didn't even know that making money online was possible. I did not know that. So what I did, I think the first thing that helped me get into the business that I'm in right now is like prayers. I would pray every day and I would ask God, I would say, God, please just give me like a way. I know that I can work hard. I am a hard worker. Just like many people, I believe many people are hard workers. But I just wanted to work hard in the right place. So I would ask God, I would say, God, please, 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 please just put me in the right position to work hard. Just bring the opportunity for me that is going to make the most impact. So one day I was doom scrolling when I was in my third year in university. Then I found somebody talking about making money online with something called copywriting. He was talking about basically just talking about how people can make money with copywriting. So I was like, okay, let's see, let me try and get into what this is, right? So we I got into his like community that he was promoting. I at that time I didn't know, but it was literally just a webinar for cold audiences, which is how I saw him. So we got into the community and everything. They kept nurturing us. The day of the webinar, we went on the webinar and everything. And I was thinking that this would be free, right? I was thinking that this would be free. So I was really excited. We went on the webinar and we watched everything. He told us how we could get money online with copywriting. And then by the end of the webinar, they told us where we were going to have to pay around 50 or $60 to get into the group to really learn how to get clients. And I was like, this is it. Like, I did not have $60 or $50 to enroll in a class. That was how bad it was. I just did not have it. So I went out of the community. Then I went online and started searching for everything that has to do with copywriting. I went on Google first and I went on YouTube to learn more. I saw a ton of videos and I found somebody called Tyson 4D Copywriting. He has a bunch of free courses on YouTube and I binge watched everything. I watched like 6 to 12 videos very long video. By the end of it, I had an idea of what copywriting was. So that was the first step. Right now, I have an idea of a skill. Since it's writing, I felt like I could do it. Now, the issue was, how do I get clients? How do I get the people to pay me to make copies for them? That's where the issue was. Now you're going to have to go and look for clients. And mind you, I didn't even learn like even half of what I was supposed to learn. I just had the idea. And in my head, I was feeling like, okay, I can write. He said this. I know how to write. That's all I can have clients, right? And one thing, you're going to have to pick a niche too. So I decided to pick a niche of e-commerce. So I was going to write e-commerce emails. So, and part of the exercises were look at other people's copies, write copies every day for like 30 days just to get like more skilled. So I would do that every day. Every day I wake up, I would write copies. I would look at other people's copy and I would write it. So every day I would go on random people's websites and sign in for their newsletter just to kind of get the idea of what the emails are like so that I can learn more. I would find random e-commerce business owners' emails and their Instagram so that I can outreach. Every day I would send like 20 to 25 cold messages, would email them telling them that, hey, look, you can get money with your emails. Your emails are dry. I can help you write copies and stuff. So I did that for like 6 months. So when I tell you that I emailed more than 1,000 founders and I got zero replies, I got like zero replies. Nobody ever replied me from those people. Now you would think that I would get cold feet and like maybe quit. No, I didn't quit. I kept going and I kept going. Naturally, when you're doing stuff like this, you're going to come across other people doing the same thing that you're doing. So one thing that helped me was that I was never shy to look for help. I would message and DM random people just telling them like I'm a new copywriter and I want to make it. How did you make it? How what do you have any tips for me? That kind of stuff. So I would DM random people. So I saw somebody who's from the same country as me who was successful with the business and I saw him on LinkedIn. I traced and found his Instagram and I sent him a DM asking him if he has any tips for me. He was really encouraging and this is one of the things that people usually shy away from, but people are more than willing to help you if you go and ask for help. Literally, I've had so many people answer my DMs that had no idea who I was, but they still answered and they helped me out at some point. I saw another person too who was doing the same thing, and they put on a question and answer on their story on Instagram, and I was like, do you have any tips for people like me who are just starting out in the copywriting industry who want to make it? And they immediately responded and they told me that they're running a free class because they wanted to start coaching. So they were just running a free class to kind of just sharpen their coaching skills. So they were looking for free people to coach, like literally. So I was like, I was very happy and I joined the coaching community. One thing that I think really helped me was that I don't take things for granted. Even if it's a random video I find on YouTube, I take that information and I implement it like I paid for it. I don't take things for granted. So when that individual invited me to their class, I took it very seriously and I attended every single class and I did every single exercise they had. I did everything. So all of these classes they have like outreach challenges and I did every single thing. So this person said to me, what if you change niche? Like maybe start outreaching to coaches instead of e-commerce owners. I was like, okay. I started doing the same thing, but for online coaching. So I started messaging random people every day until I landed my first client who paid me around 350 bucks, I think. And I can tell you when that happened, oh my god, it was so crazy that I could not believe that I got paid $350. It was so crazy. I was so happy. It was like I'm not crazy after all, and all of this hard work is going to pay off. Like that was the only proof that I had in like the past around 8 months that I was sending outreach, that it is possible to make money online. Everything that I had been doing before was just purely out of willpower. There was no proof that it was gonna work for me, but I still believed and I kept on going. When I had that first client, it was the best feeling in the world. It's the best $350 I've ever gotten. It was crazy because I had been working on my skills and sharpening my skills for the past 8 months. I had gotten clients for this person. But before that, when I saw that people weren't responding to my messages about hiring me as a copywriter, I started sending messages just asking people to let me work for them for free so that if they get results, they can hire me full time. So it's like a free trial first. So doing that, I got two people who agreed to do this. The first person, we started working and she just didn't want to do the work. We ended up not working together. The first real client that I worked with for free was on a comment section that I found her. So after we spoke, we did everything. And because I had been practicing all of my skills for all these months, I knew how to do almost everything that she needed. So I had to go ahead and learn email marketing as a whole. So not only copywriting, I was doing even email marketing for her. So after that, just the first month of working together with that client, she was a credit repair coach. She had a ton of people in her email list. So she had a thousands, like 6,000 people on her email list. So we reactivated it and we did everything and we got 25K on the first month. You know what's funny? She ended up not paying me, and I was supposed to get around $1,000 doing that because I was supposed to have around 20% or 30% or whatever. For some reason, she didn't pay me, so I was scammed. Yeah, it has been a crazy ride of like not giving up, of resilience, of persistence, and of not giving up. So fast forward to now, I have transitioned into growth operating or growth partner. So we partner up with big creators and we monetize their audience by launching high ticket coaching. Today is 8th of August 2026. My biggest goal and my biggest dream would be to get my clients to $1 million per month. That's like my biggest dream. Just getting my client to $1 million per month would like take me to the moon. I would be so happy if I achieve that. I'm working very hard to achieve that. I have joined in programs with so many people who have done the same thing so that I can learn from them and I can achieve that goal of mine. Even though I'm not where I want to be right now, I am still very happy with my progress. And the biggest lesson that I learned from doing all of this, number one, is just delayed gratification. Learn how to enjoy delayed gratification. Right now, because everybody's brain is like fried from getting instant gratification, not everybody can master the art of delayed gratification, and you need to master that if you want to get to where you want to get to. The second lesson that I would say I learned would be like persistence and consistency. Just because you start something and it didn't work out the way that you wanted to or as fast as you wanted to doesn't mean that you should give up. Just keep going. The only thing that can literally. So my mic has turned off. So as I was saying, the only thing that literally can make you fail is if you give up. But when you keep going, nothing is gonna make you fail. You are inevitably going to win. The third thing that I learned is asking for help. Don't be shy to ask people for help. Don't try to do everything yourself and try to figure out things yourself. Just always, if there's somebody that you know that is doing the same thing that you are trying to do and they are far more ahead of you, don't be shy to ask them for help, because like people are more than willing to help you out than you know. 90% out of 100% of people that you're going to ask for help are going to help you out. There's somebody that you know that you can ask for help, go and send them that DM and ask them questions. It is more likely they will answer your message. So always try to ask people for help. The fourth thing, which should have been the first thing, is always have something that you hold on to. Like for me, that would be God. Like God is somebody that I have always believed that I had in my corner, and I have always and always asked God for guidance to show me like the right path to follow and stuff. And I would always pray to God whenever I feel like it's the business is not going to work, or maybe I'm not going to succeed. I have always asked for God to help me, and I would always pray to God, and I would say, God, I know that you've put this thoughts and this desire inside my heart. I know it's because you believe that I can do it. God, please help me believe in myself. That's like one of the main things that kept me going, that still keeps me going right now. So yeah, and even when I was first starting out, the only three things that I would do was like watch YouTube videos and how to do things and pray to God to help me achieve my dreams. And the last thing is your mindset. I want you to always be optimistic, and I want you to always be delusional. Don't think that the things that you dream or the things that you want are like far ahead and you can achieve them. No, always believe you can achieve them. Don't put negative thoughts in your mind. Don't judge people. Don't look at what other people are doing just to criticize them. Literally always focus on yourself and try to work on yourself and be a better human. Just be kind to people. This might sound cliche and you think that these are basic things. No, these are psychological things that literally can affect your progress and they can affect your business. Because the way that you think about, if you're wasting your time thinking about other people, you are wasting the capacity in your mind to think about different ways that you can be progressive and productive, but you're wasting that on other people. Like why? And if you see people doing stuff and you're judging them for it, then when the time comes for you to do the same thing, maybe your business or your productive life requires you to do the same thing, it's going to be very hard for you to do that because you've judged somebody who's doing that, and you're going to feel like somebody's going to judge you. So these are the things that can genuinely affect your progress in your life. So just make sure to avoid them. So that would be all. Thanks for watching till the end. I will see you in the next one.